Kraft here at the Houseless Church, Waiʻanae Boat Harbor, Hawaii. Been meeting since early November every Saturday morning, generally from 10:30 to 12:30 or 1, and been strong, I could say. You know, this is not about numbers, how many people. There's only about 45 people living in the houseless area now. There were about 150 in the years past, but they've either moved out, they've got a new place up on the mountainside that they're developing um, with permanent housing. So it's a small number in the church. Sometimes we can get 6 to 7. Sometimes we can get 20. Depends on what's going on around the church. But I think we have a good reputation here. People know that. They come out. And so I'm really happy I get here. And I don't really have anybody to help me as far as the video part of it. When I do the Houseless Church, I'm the senior pastor. We have a team that comes, but they are part of the church. So I don't really, at this moment, I don't have anybody showing a video of me doing the church service, because I really want to stay focused on the message. I don't want to hold up a camera while I'm doing a sermon and talking to people. So I'm just showing you a little bit before the service. And here comes Dino, one of my buddies. I consider him a friend. He's been attending on a regular basis for a while. And I don't really show people's face because I think it's a bit kind of rude, you know, unless you have their permission. But you know, sometimes we do have videos and we do see people. Okay, so yeah, this is kind of the area where we do it. And these are new tents. The tents you see are brand new. They just came about 2 weeks ago. And I talked to that person who's in that tent, and I won't tell you his story. It's I just tried to encourage him with Christ as best I could. And then we have people right around here who are attending on a regular basis. To me, that's the sign that the church is working well, when people are coming every Saturday, and you can see them growing, you know, spiritually, and they can you can start to see small changes in the way they think about things. And then I bring materials over from different places. I've got the New Testament, Proverbs there. I got those from the actually tripler. And I've got the Daily Bread here. And I've got a magazine there from Calvary Chapel. I don't actually do Calvary Chapel. I just happened to go a few weeks ago to hear someone sing, Bob Fitz, who I know. And I picked that up because I thought, well, people like to read stuff, so why not, you know? And they don't actually believe that miracles are for today. I've actually spoken to Calvary Chapels in different places in the U.S. 3 times that I remember, and they don't believe in miracles for today, and I do. So that's the reason why I don't attend there. And people here, I feel, need miracles. You know, we all do, to be honest with you. And but they do a great job of teaching the Bible, except they teach that miracles are not for today. So there you go. And so I got my Bible, I got my speaker there ready for music, and praise God. And you know, I really feel I had a pretty busy week. I'm working hard on the housing situation. For me, it's a live video. I'm telling my friends. I'm working on the housing situation for me. So, you know, that's taken a bit of time. And then also, I really feel I want to come here once or twice a week, when not on Saturday, to talk to people, you know, and to pray with people. Last week, it was a surprise to me because I went up through the village here, the houseless area, and people would hear me coming by and they would say to me, Bob, they call me Bob or Pastor Bob, come in my tent. And I went inside, and I'd never been invited in places before. And that was, they knew who I was, and they asked me to come in. And so good reputation, you know, I was happy about that. And so I'm gonna, again, I'll show you around the area. We haven't really started yet. We start in about a half hour, and I just get here a little bit early. You know, this is kind of the meeting area. This is a big area of Hawaiian flag up there. This is a big area where people live. And so it's just public land, and they had nowhere to go. And when you hear their stories, they're not people who don't want to work. They're people who can't get jobs. They lost their jobs, and for different reasons, you know, the economy, they cut back. I just heard a man, he actually worked in the church as the maintenance man, and the church sold the property and he was made homeless. He lived on the church property. Can you believe that? I won't go into more detail on that. But so I told him, come over, you know. And so the people here, I've gotten to know them. They can't really get jobs because either physically they had health problems, or their age, or it's just very tough to get a job now where you can actually receive government benefits. Because as soon as you start working, your benefits are taken away, like for food and stuff. So you don't really make enough minimum wage to be able to survive. So people have to make a choice of getting government benefits and living homeless in a tent, houseless in a tent, or working and not having enough money to pay rent and food. So they choose the first one. And so anyway, I wanted to just say hi to everybody. I'm going to stop because I'm going to get ready for the church and talk to some people. But this is the Houseless Church in Waiʻanae, Hawaii. We have a small team. We meet every Saturday, 10:30 to 12:30. You're welcome to come anytime. We've been meeting since November 2021. You're welcome to come. Thanks a lot. Take care.